In the world of shinobi, the tailed beasts represent the pinnacle of power, and at the top of these 9 titans stands Kurama, the 9-tailed fox. For most of history, defeating Kurama was never a strategic option. The goal was to contain him, survive, and if possible, seal him away. Only 2 individuals, Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha, were ever truly considered capable of subduing the beast. But today, I've selected 5 shinobi who, at the peak of their power, possess the means to defeat the 9-tailed fox in a one-on-one battle. 1. Nagato Uzumaki. Nagato's potential was recognized by Jiraiya as that of a child of prophecy, destined to bring about great change. As the bearer of Madara's transplanted Rinnegan, Nagato had access to the 6 paths, a set of abilities regarded as divine. While controlling the 6 paths of pain, he already possessed superhuman power. However, Nagato at his peak, as seen during his reanimation through Edo Tensei, or before his body was weakened by the Gedo Mazo, represents an even greater level of threat. Nagato's victory over Kurama wouldn't come from brute force, but rather from his access to 2 jutsus literally designed to neutralize tailed beasts. Chibaku Tensei, Planetary Devastation. This is Nagato's ultimate technique through the Deva path. By creating a black sphere that acts as a super dense gravitational core, Nagato can rip the very ground beneath Kurama's feet, pulling the beast along with thousands of tons of rock and debris to form a new moon. We've seen Nagato, even while weakened, use this technique to trap Naruto's enraged 8 tails form. A full power Nagato with his complete chakra reserves could create a much larger and more powerful Chibaku Tensei. Kurama is immensely strong, but not stronger than gravity itself. He would be captured, crushed, and sealed within a miniature moon, effectively defeated. Path to Victory 2, the Outer Path, Gedo Mazo. As master of the Outer Path, Nagato can summon the demonic statue. This is the empty shell of the 10 tails and the designated vessel for all the tailed beasts. From it, Nagato can unleash immensely powerful chakra chains, the same kind Kushina Uzumaki, a Jinchuriki, used to restrain Kurama moments after his extraction. Nagato's version, amplified by the Rinnegan, would be even more potent. He could bind Kurama, suppress his chakra, and begin the process of extraction and sealing back into the statue. While these 2 are his main win conditions, Nagato's other paths make the fight more manageable. A full power Shinra Tensei, the same one that devastated Konoha, would be more than enough to deflect a tailed beast bomb or hurl the massive fox away, buying Nagato time to prepare his Chibaku Tensei. The Preta path could, in theory, absorb Kurama's chakra, though a direct Bijudama would likely be too dense, as seen when it failed to absorb chakra blasts from Naruto in his Kurama form. However, it could still drain Kurama's chakra aura if Nagato got close. Finally, the Animal path provides high-level distractions, such as the multi-headed dog, to occupy Kurama's attention. Nagato's battle against Kurama is a contest of control. He is the ultimate counterfighter, and his divine abilities are the perfect tools to contain a force of nature.
Shinra Tensei.
2. Itachi Uchiha. Itachi Uchiha was a prodigy whose mastery in combat bordered on the supernatural. His true strength, however, never lay in his chakra reserves, notoriously low, further weakened by illness, but in his unparalleled intelligence and his powerful Mangekyo Sharingan. An Edo Tensei version of Itachi with unlimited chakra and regeneration is almost invincible. How does he defeat Kurama? Itachi cannot win in a battle of attrition. He cannot trade blows with Kurama. His victory must be instantaneous, elegant, and absolute. Victory Method 1. Subjugation through Genjutsu. This is the most famous and effective method of controlling Kurama. The Mangekyo Sharingan was used by both Madara and Obito to place the Nine Tails under complete and immediate subjugation. Itachi is, without a doubt, one of the most skilled Genjutsu users in history. A single glance from his Mangekyo, or even his base Sharingan, would be enough to imprison Kurama's consciousness. The fight could end before Kurama even launched an attack. Despite his immense power, Kurama is fundamentally vulnerable to high-level Uchiha Genjutsu. Itachi could simply command him to sleep, effectively ending the battle. Victory Method 2. The spiritual weapons of Susanoo. If Genjutsu were to fail, or be somehow resisted, Itachi's Susanoo wields 2 of the most broken weapons in the Naruto universe. Yata Mirror, wielded by Itachi's Susanoo. This ethereal shield is said to contain all 5 nature transformations. transformations. It can alter its own properties to nullify any attack, physical or spiritual. This is the ultimate defense. When Kurama fires a Bijudama, the Yata mirror would completely nullify it. Totsuka Blade, the perfect defense to complement the perfect defense. This ethereal sword, also wielded by Itachi Susanoo, doesn't kill, it seals. Anything pierced by the blade is trapped for eternity in a genjutsu realm known as the Drunken Dream World. It is a one-hit sealing technique. Itachi's strategy would be to activate his Susanoo, block Kurama's Bijudama with the Yata mirror, close the distance, and deliver a single strike with the Totsuka Blade. The instant the blade connects, Kurama is defeated. Support abilities. Amaterasu, the inextinguishable black flames, would serve as a powerful supporting tool. While it might not kill Kurama outright, a direct hit to the fox's eyes would blind him and cause unbearable pain, creating the perfect opening for the Totsuka Blade. Itachi's victory is a race against time. His illness and stamina are his greatest enemies, but his arsenal is so conceptually overpowered that he only needs a few seconds to win. Three, Minato Namikaze. The Yellow Flash of Konoha was already one of the most formidable shinobi in history, capable of single-handedly turning the tide of war, but the version resurrected during the Fourth Great Ninja War, with access to Kurama's yin half of chakra, elevated his power even further. How does he defeat Kurama? This is truly a fight fire with fire scenario, except one of the combatants is a tactical genius with near-divine speed. Victory method. Flying Thunder God, Hiraishin no Jutsu. Minato's signature technique is the perfect counter against a large, powerful, and relatively slow opponent like Kurama. Kurama's greatest weapon, the Bijudama, becomes completely useless. Minato proved during the attack on Konoha that he can instantly teleport a tailed beast bomb away. Kurama has no attack fast enough to hit him. Minato can place his Hiraishin seals anywhere. He can scatter them across the battlefield, teleport his own attacks, such as massive Rasengas enhanced by Kurama's yin chakra, and strike Kurama's body directly. He can teleport to Kurama's head to plant a seal, then warp back to safety, repeatedly. Minato's most terrifying attack would be to place a seal directly on Kurama and then teleport Kurama's own Bijudama behind her, making the blast hit her from point-blank range. Victory method 2. Kurama Chakra Avatar, Yin Half. Minato also possesses Kurama's yin chakra, allowing him to manifest a full-size Kurama avatar. This puts him on equal physical footing with the Nine Tails. He can engage Kurama in direct physical combat using the fox's own strength. When you combine that raw power with his Hiraishin, the battle becomes entirely one-sided. Minato could make his Kurama avatar punch the Nine Tails, then teleport the entire avatar across the battlefield to dodge a counterattack, striking again from another angle. Victory method 3, Fuinjutsu Sealing Techniques. Minato is a master of sealing arts comparable to the Uzumaki clan. He's the creator of both the Reaper Death Seal and the 8 Trigram Seal. If he manages to neutralize Kurama in direct combat, he has a vast arsenal of sealing jutsu to finish the job and contain the fox once more. Minato is essentially a faster, smarter, and more versatile version of Kurama. He possesses all of the fox's strengths and none of her weaknesses, combined with a space-time ninjutsu that makes him virtually untouchable.
ここはやらせない。
Fourth, Might Guy, 8th Gate. Might Guy is a master of taijutsu, a specialist in a world dominated by ninjutsu and genjutsu. He proves that, with enough effort, even a so-called failure can forge his body into a weapon capable of killing gods. His ultimate technique, the 8 Inner Gates, unleashes that potential at a terrible cost. How does he defeat Kurama? This is the most direct, brutal, and tragic path to victory. Guy cannot seal Kurama. He cannot imprison her. He must kill her through sheer, overwhelming physical force. When opening the Gate of Death, it is said that Guy's power becomes dozens of times greater than that of all 5 Kage combined. This is not an exaggeration. He was able to fight, overpower, and nearly kill Madara Uchiha in his 6-Path Sage mode, a being who was the Jinchuriki of the 10 Tails and had absorbed the Divine Tree. Kurama is only a fraction of the 10 Tails' power. Victory method, the Evening Elephant, Sekizo. This is not just an attack, it's a storm of blows. By kicking the air itself, himself, Guy creates shockwaves like air cannons so fast and powerful they are nearly unavoidable. These strikes battered Madara and destroyed his truth-seeking orb defenses. Guy could unleash this 5-step barrage against Kurama. The first elephant step would shatter Kurama's chakra defenses. The following blows would inflict catastrophic physical trauma, breaking bones and rupturing organs. Kurama's regeneration is impressive, but not enough to withstand this level of concentrated, repeated damage. If the evening elephant weren't enough, the night guy would be the inevitable conclusion. This is Guy's final suicidal technique. He moves so fast that he bends space-time itself, creating a tunnel of distorted reality. He completely obliterated the left side of Six Paths Madara's body with this attack. Against Kurama, a being with only tailed beast level durability, it would be an absolute execution. Guy's victory is assured, but it comes at the highest cost. The Gate of Death consumes the user's life, turning their body to ash. Guy would defeat Kurama and die moments later. Kakashi Hatake Dual Mangekyo Sharingan. For one brief and brilliant moment during the final battle against Kaguya, Kakashi Hatake, the copy ninja, received a temporary gift from Obito's spirit, 2 Mangekyo Sharingan infused with Six Paths Chakra. How does he defeat Kurama? Victory method? Kamui Shuriken. This is Kakashi's primary offensive win condition. He manifests a perfect Susanoo, comparable in size to Kurama, and creates shuriken from it, each one infused with long-range Kamui. Anything struck by these shuriken is instantly warped into the Kamui dimension. This is not an attack Kurama can block or regenerate from. Kakashi could unleash a barrage of these shuriken, teleporting Kurama's head, tails, or any Bijudama she fires. He could literally disassemble Kurama piece by piece, all from a safe distance. Victory method 2, Kamui Intangibility. Kakashi's other primary ability is short-range Kamui, which allows him to become intangible by phasing parts of his body into the Kamui dimension. With both Mangekyo active, he can use this ability on a massive scale and with perfect timing. He can even make his entire perfect Susanoo intangible. That means Kurama can't touch him. Every physical strike, every tailed beast bomb, all would pass harmlessly through his body. Victory method 3, Kamui Raikiri. By combining these powers, Kakashi can phase his intangible Susanoo directly through Kurama's defenses, then rematerialize a devastating attack, such as a massive Raikiri infused with Six Paths Chakra inside Kurama's body. Or more simply, he could fly his intangible Susanoo straight up to Kurama's head, phase through it, and then use his long-range Kamui to warp Kurama's entire brain or core into the other dimension. Kakashi versus Kurama isn't a fight, it's an execution. Kakashi possesses an absolute offense, unavoidable long-range warping, and an absolute defense, total intangibility, all powered by Six Paths Chakra. Kurama has no conceivable way to counterattack or even touch him.
Shuriken ni Kamui Shuriken!
Kurama is the very symbol of ultimate power, a beast that defines the scale of monsters in the Naruto world. Defeating her is a task far beyond any ordinary Kage, but these 5 shinobi, at the absolute peak of their abilities, represent 5 distinct paths to overcoming an enemy of that level. Each of these warriors, in their own way, reached a level of power capable of humbling a god, and the 9-tailed fox is no exception. Well, we've reached the end of the video. If you liked it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment to help with engagement. Cheers, and see you next time.